All right, it is the 23rd of October 2020. I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama, and it is cold. We actually had a cold front come through. It is chilly outside and really nice. We finally had the opportunity tonight to pull the air conditioner out of the front window. It's the only one that blocks a window. We use it to supplement the main air conditioner because during the summers, Texas is just so hot that our air conditioning cannot keep up. So my office, which is in the converted garage, has a floor standing air conditioner that vents straight outside. Our front bedroom, the master for Dominica and I, has a in-window air conditioner that we use because we like to sleep colder than the rest of the house. And our room is so, just the way that the ducts work, it doesn't get that much air conditioning from the central air. And then we have central air for the whole house. And on really hot days, we have to run all three, and we can only keep it to the mid to high 80s. Now, obviously, once we get into September, October, that's no longer true, but they're already in place, so we tend to use them to supplement. We took the one out of the front window. It is probably time to take the one out of my office, clear up some space, and this should be the very last time that we're going to have supplemental air conditioning, if air conditioning at all, in this house. We are done. We are selling the house, and we have now all of winter to get out without having to put those things back. Plus, when we took it out, we noticed there's some damage to that front air conditioner. It's not in the best shape. I mean, it was old. It was a gift to us after many years of use. I think we're the third owners of it, so that it's old and beat up, but this is new. Pretty recently, something hit it and went through the back of it, so it's not working at full efficiency anymore, but not important. But so we took that out. So we went to fresh air tonight and most of the day, which is really nice. Like, it's just, we've been looking forward to having the entire house on fresh air for a long time, and we're here. Today is Friday, and work was busy, good, busy all day. I was in meetings nonstop, as I have been for the last several days. That is been pretty exhausting. I'm feeling very mentally worn down from all of it, but it's been pretty decent. We had some setbacks early in the week and worked all week to kind of pick up on them. One thing that is going down is my GoPro Plus is not working. That is the online account for GoPro. Obviously, the device is fine, but part of getting this device was I signed up for GoPro Plus, which gives you discounts. And on Monday, I had ordered all this new stuff on, or maybe it was on Sunday, I ordered all this new GoPro stuff. Wow, the neighbors are sawing all of a sudden. That's not what I expected. So this is my first time recording outside with the new media mod for the GoPro Hero 9 Black. I've done a number of recordings in my office with it over the last couple days because I received it, I believe, on Thursday. I did not have, that's when my GoPro Plus went down on Thursday night. I figured it was just a little thing because it's their two-factor authentication's not working. I gave it until Friday morning, which is today. Contacted support first thing this morning, spent a while on chat with them. They couldn't figure out anything, and they passed me off to engineering and said someone would get back to me, and I never heard anything all day. They did say it would take a little while, so we weren't particularly expecting something, and it's not like a huge issue. I mean, it is something that I pay for and I need to get access to, but currently my camera is able to upload directly to GoPro Plus, so the backups are still working, so the keys that are used for that, they're still working, and my phone is still connected to it, so I can still see that the uploads are working and pull them down to my phone and generate sharing links from them. So that's not the end of the world, but I can't go on my computer and manage them, and if my phone or anything signs out, I probably can't get back in. So those are really big deals. I can't manage my account, I can't purchase anything, and that's how I know exactly when it went down, because on like Sunday I placed an order, on Monday I was checking in on the order, so I've got dogs that are going crazy, running laps and digging a hole there. This is pretty weird. So I had placed an order, and I signed in, obviously, to get my discount, and I can see on my phone when I got text messages from them, because you get a text message every time you sign in on any computer anywhere. So I can track all of my sign-ins, which is, I guess, kind of handy. And that order came on Thursday. So on Thursday, yesterday, I was trying to use some of this new stuff because I got the new floaty and the bite mount, and the media mod is the big one, and all these different things. I'm like playing with them, and I couldn't connect to do anything. So that's going on. This evening, there was a little bit of company game night. I did not participate. I'm just mentally need some time off. Spent a bit of the evening just watching Wizards of Waverly Place with Liesel and Dominica. Liesel is still enjoying that show, which is great. And we made make-your-own pizzas again for dinner, which we had also done on Monday, but it was such a hit, and they're pretty easy to do. We did it again tonight. I did mine again with green olives and the fake Italian sausage and mushrooms. It was excellent. Boy, Paul did some grocery shopping today, so we got more stuff in the house. And not a lot really going on. This weekend is not supposed to be too busy. I do have some scheduled work in the morning, and this is really kind of a short day. We were tired tonight, planning on going for a walk come tomorrow. And and the big thing is Paul and Dominica today worked in the master suite. There was a bunch of construction stuff in there from the bathroom construction. That was all moved out today, so the room is a lot more clean. Now, it doesn't mean it looks good in any way. Everything's torn apart and destroyed because of construction. We still have to paint the walls, rip out the carpeting, and put all the new stuff in. So that's still a lot of work. That's still a mess. So there's just more room to move around now. It was just piles of construction stuff, which is pretty frustrating. Our current plan is we're going to be heading down to Houston probably on Friday night, possibly on Thursday night. There's a little bit of, we're not sure. Paul has league on Thursday, so we may leave him here. We do have to take both cars because we're going to a storage unit. So Dominica and I and the kids may go down on Thursday afternoon, like maybe take off from work a little bit early and run down. And then we'll get there at a reasonable hour. Paul can do his pool league up here, and then he can come down Friday morning because his Friday is free. That way I can be down there working, and this will be my first time working from the new laptop to actually work from, so that'll be exciting. And we'll be down there for at least a few days, maybe a week. I don't really know, but we're going to celebrate Halloween down there. It's the first time that the kids will have seen their cousins, or any of us will have seen any family at all, since COVID began. We saw them for the wedding in early March. So technically COVID had already started. We were at the point where we were like, should we be going to a wedding? Can we go to a wedding? And we didn't go into lockdown until a few days later. So it's hard to believe the time and remember all these things, but that's what we were doing, and that's where we were when all that began. And we've seen nobody since then. So this will be 7 months, I think that is 7.5 months since they've seen each other. Obviously they play video games and stuff online every day, so that's not too dramatic, but it's a pretty big deal. And so we'll be down there for several days, and we're going to take the van and the SUV completely packed. First, we plan to do a load to Goodwill to unload what we can that's in the way, and then we're going to go to Houston with as much as we can possibly move into storage at this point, and that will hopefully significantly get the house ready that we can then move around and get everything else ready to go to storage, so that we can do at least one more run before we have to make big decisions and figure out where things are going to go. We're going to need quite a bit in storage, which is unfortunate. There's just no way around it. But as we try to get down to less and less in the house, a storage unit is going to really hold everything that we plan on keeping. And then at the very end, we're going to have the 2 cars loaded up with people and dogs and as much as we need to live on for the foreseeable future. And at that point, move out of the house. So that is the current plan of what's going on. I'll see everybody tomorrow on Saturday.